Content is for educational purposes only. What's up? Can't stress enough for you guys to do your own research. Praise my content. Any errors you may find, put them in the comments. I ain't on ego time. I ain't dealing with a bunch of pride, misplaced pride. I'll correct them. None of us have been alive long enough to know all that transpired in the past, and none of us can live long enough to know all there is to learn. With that being said, man, it don't cost nothing, man, to be nice, you know, to folk, you know. Even when, folk ain't all that nice to you, you know. It don't cost a thing, man, to be nice, I say that, man, because I just been extra aware, of not only myself but my surroundings and the people that I come into contact with, and like I say, man, it don't cost nothing to be nice, man. You know, um, you give what you get. You know, a lot of times it ain't about what you say, it's how you say it. You know, and what's the intent behind how you saying what you say. A lot of people don't get it. You know, but just like being happy is a choice. Being nice, and courteous is a choice as well. You know, I've learned not to allow, my surroundings, my environment, or the insignificant actions of others to dictate who and what I am and or how I act. I used to match energy. That used to be my favorite thing. Nigga, I'm a match energy. You dig what I'm saying? But, upon further contemplation, you know, if you really, as it relates to mastering oneself, you really not in control if your automatic, you know, um, response is to match energy, especially if it's negative energy, you know what I mean? Because you got to lower your vibration if you vibrating high, to match some negative energy, So, again, man, the level of awareness plays a part when it comes, as it relates to that. You got to understand, you know, what's coming at you, you know. And with me, it's not even the who no more. It's what, you know. This is negative energy. And then when you realize that it's negative energy, you able to look beneath the surface of the individual that's coming at you with that negative energy, whatever it be, whomever it is. There's a lot of people. What I've learned, man, in my journey of healing and growth and change and ascendance and consciousness is that, man, a lot of people hurting, man. A lot of people hurting. Underneath what we able to see on the surface, a lot of people hurting, man. They in pain, man, and they trying to project their pain onto somebody else. But if your automatic response is to match energy, then you won't even get to that point of realization, that that's what's happening. Somebody's trying to displace their pain and or anger on somebody who ain't did a goddamn thing to them. You know. I just attribute everything I just said to y'all, man, to growth. It's just damn near everything that I encounter now, I learn something from it. Because that's just the kind of lenses I'm looking through. It's everything is a teacher to me now. You know, I look at things on multiple levels. Everything is like the chessboard. You ain't just looking at the moves that you can make. You looking at the moves being made against you. You know, and analyzing what's behind those moves to make the best choice in how it is that you choose to respond to the moves being made toward you. It's like I said, man, in one of my previous videos, man, that it takes effort, man, to to gain mastery and control over oneself. Because things I've noticed about myself, man. Years ago, man, I'd have been in trouble a bunch of times. Because I wasn't in control of me. My appetites dictated a lot of my actions. And my emotional state made a lot of decisions for me. Whereas though now, I'm not a reactor, I'm a responder. And sometimes no response is the response. But when there is, or when it does call for a response, I dictate how I choose to do that. Not the person that's, either projecting, on me, trying to project on me, or displace on me. That's another key program terminology. Shout out to all my key program alumni. Them two. Who would have thought them tools really work? You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, but again, man, when it comes to when you encounter a situation where feelings are created in you, or somebody does something that creates feelings, or you get a emotional rising from within yourself based off of what somebody says, how somebody says it, or what somebody does, or how somebody does what they do. It's when you able to check yourself and your emotions prior to it being a visible or an audible response. That's when you making leeway as it relates to the mastering of oneself. Because Bruce Lee had a quote, and it goes something like this. Learn how to master your emotions, because if until you do, your enemies can use it against you, because other people see you better than you see yourself. It's just a fact. You're not able to see yourself, unless you're looking in the mirror. Other people get to see the you that you don't get to see. And it's the main thing is, man, as you grow, the process is supposed to be you get better. You make the better decisions. You make better plans, and you develop further foresight for your life. And no point, no fingers at nobody, man, because I didn't always think how I think today. Definitely wasn't always who I am today. And I'm getting to the point where, as though I'm grateful for everything that happened in my life, the good and the bad and the ugly, because it all contributed to who and what I am today. And with that said, man, I'm about to cut it short, man. I just wanted to share that with the people. because man, you can't, you can, a person can do whatever they choose to do. You just got to be alright with them consequences, that come along with them decisions that you decide to make. But for me, I came to a realization that I can't just keep reacting out of my emotions and making fucked up decisions that I'm gonna have to clean up or answer for later. You know, then you know, people get tired of, you know, well, I apologize. I mean, okay, you know, yeah, I understand we all make mistakes, but if every time I turn around you gotta apologize for something and we grown, come on, man, it's a pattern there. You know, at what point are you gonna start realizing, and being accountable for the shit that you do? These are the things I had to ask myself. You know, so you know, um, and I found it hard to hold anybody outside of myself to any type of an account that I'm not willing to hold myself to. You know, actually, it's the opposite way around. I'm gonna hold myself to a high esteem, and anybody that I deal with, yeah, I'm gonna hold you to a similar esteem as far as it goes to morals and values, and dignity, you know, honesty, things of those natures, loyalty, but the moral of the story is, man, it don't cost a dime to be nice. It don't cost a dime, man. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna go on, cut out. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.